Willkommen zu einem neuen Video auf meinem Kanal. Ja, warum liegt da ein Mikrofon und warum ist hier schon wieder die The-Halo-Effect Platte? Gestern haben The Halo-Effect in Hamburg gespielt und ja, was soll ich sagen? Ich war da und habe tatsächlich The Halo-Effect interviewt, und zwar Niclas von The Halo-Effect, und das Interview seht ihr gleich. Wir haben ein bisschen über das Album gesprochen, aber sehr viel uns auch über Vinyl unterhalten, und ich hoffe, das Interview gefällt euch. Seht es mir bitte nach. Ich war ein bisschen nervös. Das war mein erstes Interview mit einer Band und dann noch mit einer Band, die ich sehr schätze. Und demnach war ich ein bisschen nervös, und falls mein Englisch nicht 100% immer perfekt war oder ich mich mal ein bisschen verhaspelt habe, lag das an meiner Nervosität. Und ich hoffe, das Video gefällt euch, und ich würde sagen, wir starten voll rein in das Interview. Ich werde auch noch ein zweites Video machen, wo ich ein bisschen über das Konzert noch kurz berichte und ihr ein paar kleine Ausschnitte seht und ihr auch noch sehen könnt, was ich auf dem Konzert gekauft habe. Aber das Video kommt noch extra. Jetzt seht ihr das reine Interview mit Niclas von The Halo-Effect, und ich wünsche euch viel Spaß. Für mich war es sehr aufregend und ich hoffe, euch gefällt das Video genauso, wie es mir Spaß gemacht hat, das Ganze gestern zu filmen. I'm at the Markthalle Hamburg with Niclas from The Halo-Effect. Great to have you.
Thank you for having me at Vinyl Army.
Correct. March of the Unheard, your second album, came out last week. It's an amazing album, by the way.
Thank you so much.
Your Halos Over Europe tour has started 2 days ago in Oslo, and yesterday you played in Copenhagen. How has the tour started so far?
It's been really good, so good. So I mean, it's like middle-aged men released from hibernation, just going crazy on stage, along with great supporters. It's just great. It's a great feeling. I mean, tonight here at the sold-out Markthalle in Hamburg, that will be just magical, I guess. Fantastic.
Okay. What is his favorite song from the album?
Wow, favorite song? I don't know. I think I would go with Between Directions, because we added violins and cello to that one, and it spices it up a little bit. It broadens it up.
Is there a special song that you were looking forward to finally playing live?
Yeah, I mean, we are playing a couple of new tunes for you guys live. I think we're playing half of the album tonight. It's gonna be fun.
Oh. This place, Markthalle, is a special place for me because I spent half of my youth here.
Yeah.
And experienced many parties and concerts.
Yeah.
Do you also have a special connection to a venue?
Yes, I have. But I have to tell you about today. Because when I got out of the bus and to have some breakfast, I met this Kai is his name, a beautiful, great man. I think he's taking care of the whole building. And we actually made it up to the archives up in the attic, so we could see old posters and stuff. That was amazing. So I actually got a poster from Kai. First time ever Guns N' Roses played here, Markthalle in 1987.
Okay, I didn't...
And it was Guns N' Roses and Faster Pussycat. Here you can have it. Are you kidding me? That's great. Okay. No, we have a classic ice hockey hall home in Gothenburg called Scandinavium. That's where you saw my first concert was Dio on the Last in Line tour, and they had like Queensryche opening up. I've seen Iron Maiden, Wasp, you know, all these classic bands in the 80s. Okay. And then light years later, I was standing on that stage myself. That was like, I have to pinch my arm. Vivian Campbell from Dio was standing here blasting out his riffage. Yeah, amazing. Scandinavium it is.
Okay, I also had this experience. I'm playing live here at the Markthalle.
Yeah.
It's support from an electro band. I had an electro band in the early days, and it was also for me a special connection to this venue.
Exactly, you get that. And you, wow, I'm standing here. Wow.
My YouTube channel is all about vinyl. March of the Unheard comes in a gatefold cover with a cool booklet.
Yes, it does. It does. And this cover is, I have to...
I don't have the booklet in it.
I really like the artwork in this. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Well, I need a microphone. It's made by Adrian Baxter. And it's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. It's really, really. It's Adrian Baxter made this one, and it's one of these cover art where you can you listen to the album and then you're looking at it like this, and then you pick it up maybe 6 months, 1 year later.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen that particular thing, and that is it's a cover art that just you find new stuff all the time, and how it's put together like this. It starts here and goes over to this side because it's a gatefold. It's a very smart design. And here we are, the nerds in the band, and you see this frame.
Yeah.
And again, small details like this. I really like this. And it's, Michael had the idea, then he talked to Adrian Baxter about it. Mm-hmm. And then Adrian made us this amazing cover art. And then Niclas Engelin, our dear friend, put the layout together with all the booklet and stuff.
The tree reminds me at the Gondor tree from Lord of the Rings. Do you know it?
Yeah, it could be.
A little bit.
No, it's I love vinyls.
There's a version on yellow vinyl from the new album from Sweden Rock magazine that contains a song called Not Yet Broken.
Yes.
I didn't find the song anywhere, not at YouTube, not at Spotify.
Hello.
Did you release a song on any other album? No?
That song we recorded during the first album sessions.
Okay.
And it's a great song, but we couldn't fit it into the first album, Days of the Lost. Mm-hmm. We couldn't find the right flow for the track list and such, so we have to kind of kill your darlings, but that song is really, really fucking good. So we wanted to do something with it, and then Sweden Rock magazine approached us. Mm-hmm. Could you please add an extra song to our vinyl version? And as a nerd of all things limited edition, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. Yes, of course, and it's gonna be on vinyl and yellow vinyl. All right, go for it. So it's one of these hard to find albums. In the end, you gotta have that edition, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I need to get it.
Yeah.
I'm hunting for it now, but it's now nowhere to find.
Aye.
On eBay, nothing. At Discogs, I think you know Discogs.
Yeah.
I can't find it.
But that's a cool thing to have as a band, you know. I don't think even I don't got it still.
I hope that someone will upload it on YouTube that I can hear that song.
You haven't heard it?
But
you haven't heard it at all? Isn't it on YouTube already? No. All right. Yep.
It's not to find.
That's a cool thing in these days of internet.
Yes. Is anything cool planned? A picture disc or vinyl box set with March of the Unheard?
I think there's more stuff coming along the way, along the album cycle, touring cycle. I think so. We have some cool things popping up later this year. I think you might like this.
Okay,
what we have in store.
When you buy a newly released record for your vinyl collection, do you prefer to buy black vinyl or do you look for special colored editions?
Wow. I like this when I put up different versions, and I like this when I have these indie versions, whatever they call it, record store versions or something like that. And I like when it adds color. It doesn't matter. It can be black color as well. I mean, just as long as you can play it. And then I'm not that nerdy when it comes to technique stuff. I just want to play my music, play it on vinyl, and have a coffee and have a look through what's happening, you know, the info about the band and the album. So some friends of mine, no, you can't buy a white vinyl because the sound sucks, you know, stuff like that. I don't mind. I just go for it.
Okay. Which album was the first one you bought?
I didn't buy it. It was my dad, who's actually a huge country fan. He loves all things Waylon Jennings, Hank Williams, and Johnny Cash. And he started to collect vinyls in 1958.
Okay.
So it's packed with goodies, Elvis and all this stuff. So he passed it on to me, of course. I got the spell from him. So actually, my first ever album I got from my dad, and it was Judas Priest, Defenders of the Faith. He kind of figured out, maybe my son likes heavy metal. So I got this album. Oh, what's this? But then I opened it up and I saw the inner sleeve with Rob, Glenn, and KK, and the whole band in pose. It was leather-clad, flying V guitars and long hair, and I was like, and my dad put it on, Free Will Burning, Free Will Burning, you know, and this is so fast, that was the best music ever. Wow,
Okay, great. And so, do you still own these records from your early days?
Yes, I do. Yeah. But that one is really ragged down. It's played into pieces.
Okay. Which one has the most emotional value for you? Is it this Judas Priest album?
I think when you're starting out, you're like a sponge. I'm still like a sponge. I'm really interested in music, artists, bands, and where it comes from. But it's a little bit different now. But back then in the 80s, early 80s, the first time you get hit by the magic was, for me, Judas Priest, Defenders of the Faith. And then my dad brought home Motorhead, No Sleep Till Hammersmith, live. And I didn't know, it's a live recording. You know, me and my friends were talking about this. And then you see all the Polaroid photos in there. We are in Ipswich. Wow, who's this band? You didn't know. And then I got bumped into Merciful Fate. I gotta tell you a story. In my school, where we grew up, we had this congregation every Thursday mornings at 8 o'clock for 20 minutes, where the teachers told us kids, here's the thing that happened in the world and all this is right, this is wrong, kind of thing. And on this particular Thursday, it was the music teacher. He was raving, he was mad, he was like, you should not listen to this. And then he put on the overhead, so poof, splashes up on the wall. And on the wall was King Diamond in full corpse paint with a microphone like this. And that was the coolest thing me and my friends had seen. Oh, what is this? But the teacher went raving, you shouldn't listen to this. This is Satan's music. And we reacted the opposite. So me and my friend, who could easily win, he don't do it anymore, but I hope not. He could easily won the Olympic game in shoplifting. We went down to the record store and he stole it, and home to his place, and we put it on. And you have A Dangerous Meeting coming in, the riffage, and I was like, what is this? That was, and he didn't get it. Oh, this sucks. You can have it. Can I? So, King Diamond, Merciful Fate, I got 15 different versions of Don't Break the Oath. I think I paid my dues.
Wow, okay, that's great. So, that happened to me with Gene Simmons from Kiss. I look through a magazine, I see him, and I think, wow, that's amazing.
With the blood.
Yes.
Yeah. Something happens. And you put it on, and still to this day, these albums means the world to me. And so also Ride the Lightning with Metallica. I remember going with my mom down to the mall, to the grocery store, and I took, can I get it? Yes, of course, I'll pick you up. And then I just found Ride the Lightning, and I listened to it in the store, and I was with the intro for Ride the Lightning song. Wow! And then mom came, and can I have it? Yes, of course, you can have it. All these memories, and that's the beauty of music, because it's, for me, it's I cherish them. It's love, pure love.
Okay, we're close to the end.
Yeah, sorry for talking too much.
No, it's okay. I love it. Finally, a quick round of questions. I give you two options, and you have to decide which you like more.
Yeah.
Ready? Köttbullar or currywurst?
Köttbullar.
Köttbullar?
Yes.
Meat or beer?
Meat.
Vinyl or streaming?
Vinyl.
Festival or small venue?
Small venue.
Okay. Elisa White Glass or Taylor Swift?
Oh, Taylor Swift.
Guitar solo or drum solo?
Guitar solo.
Of course. Spider-Man or Batman?
Batman.
Batman?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, most important questions of all. Star Wars or Star Trek?
None of them.
None of them?
No, I'm not interested in that. I'm not.
Last question. If you had to stay on a lonely island forever, there is a record player that will make your time a little bit more enjoyable. Which 3 records would you take with you?
Okay, I would do it like on the top of my head. I could easily say Judas Priest, Motorhead, Metallica, whatever. But today I will choose Candlemass, Nightfall album, Merciful Fate, Don't Break the Oath, and King Diamond, Conspiracy.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That you have time to answer all
Of course.
questions. And I hope you have a great show tonight.
Thank you. We will.
Ja, das war mein Interview mit Niclas Engelin von thehaloeffect und ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Es hat auf jeden Fall wirklich Spaß gemacht und er hat ein paar wirklich schöne Geschichten erzählt aus seiner Vinyl-Sammelleidenschaft. Seid mir nicht böse, dass es natürlich in Englisch ist und ich werde Untertitel einschalten in das Video, dass ihr das dann untertitelt sehen könnt, wenn ihr jetzt so gar nicht dem Englischen mächtig seid. Ich bin auch nicht perfekt, aber ich habe mir Mühe gegeben, dass ich da ein bisschen klargekommen bin und ich denke mal, es war nicht so schlimm, wie ich selber es wahrgenommen habe von meiner englischen Aussprache. Ich ja, bin sehr happy, dass ich diese Chance hatte. Es war ein cooles Erlebnis für mich und es wird irgendwann noch mal davon eine etwas besser geschnittene Fassung geben, weil ich habe das Ganze mit 3 Kameras gefilmt und wollte aber einfach jetzt zeitnah euch das zur Verfügung stellen, weil alles andere würde jetzt vom Schnitt her wirklich sehr lange dauern. Ja, was soll ich noch sagen? Lasst einen Daumen nach oben da, wenn es euch gefallen hat. Einen Kommentar gerne auch, würde mich freuen, wie ihr das wahrgenommen habt und ob ihr vielleicht sogar mehr sowas sehen möchtet. Ich würde gerne probieren, das ein bisschen auszuweiten. Und dann, ja, lasst einen Daumen, ein Abo und einen Kommentar. Ich weiß nicht, was ich jetzt vergessen hatte. Auf jeden Fall nochmal alles da. Und demnach bin ich jetzt raus. Genug gelabert. Keep on rockin'. Tschüss.